Alright folks, grab your pens and your patience because Colorado lawmakers are back at it again. This time with Senate Bill 3. Yep, another piece of common sense gun legislation that promises to make us all safer through the magical power of paperwork and bureaucratic mazes. Because as we all know, criminals are just one background check away from giving up on crime altogether. So, what's the deal with this bill? Well, it's targeting those scary, dangerous, terrifyingly legal semi-automatic firearms that millions of law-abiding Americans own without ever causing a problem. But apparently the secret to stopping mass shootings is to make sure regular citizens have to go through more hoops than a circus tiger just to exercise their constitutional right. Let's break it down. Senate Bill 3 aims to ban the sale and manufacture of semi-automatic rifles, shotguns, and pistols that, wait for it, accept detachable magazines. You know, the thing that makes reloading a gun possible. Apparently that's too much freedom for Colorado, because clearly if you need more than one bullet, you're either hunting Terminators or just way too American. But don't worry, the government is being totally responsible about this. They're not saying you can't buy one of these guns. They're just saying you have to first apply for a permit, submit an ID, get a background check, take safety courses, pass a test, stand on one leg, recite the Pledge of Allegiance backwards, and swear allegiance to whatever politician came up with this nonsense. Oh, and if you survive that process, congrats! You now have a 5-year permit to buy a gun that you already had the right to buy before the government got in the way. Freedom is alive and well, people. Now, to be fair, the bill did get tweaked a bit. Lawmakers realized they were being strictly ridiculous, so instead of requiring a fingerprint-based background check, now they'll just run your name through a database, because let's face it, the DMV still hasn't figured out how to spell half our names right, so what could possibly go wrong? And here's a fun twist. The bill gives county sheriffs the power to deny your application if they feel, and I quote, there's a reasonable belief that you are a danger to society. That's right, folks. Law enforcement officers are now officially fortune tellers. If you ever posted an angry Facebook rant about your HOA, congrats, you're now too unhinged to own a firearm. And then, of course, there's the safety training, because obviously the only thing stopping criminals from committing gun violence is that they just didn't take the right class. If only Al Capone had sat through a PowerPoint on proper trigger discipline, Chicago would have been a utopia. Under this bill, if you want to buy a semi-automatic firearm, you'll need to complete a safety course. 4 hours if you already know what you're doing. 12 hours if you're new to firearms. 12 hours. Because you know, safely handling a gun is just as complicated as flying a commercial airline. Now, will this actually reduce crime? Of course not, but it will definitely inconvenience the hell out of law-abiding gun owners, and really, isn't that what gun control is all about? Because let's be honest, criminals don't give a damn about laws. They're not sitting around thinking, darn, I'm gonna rob that liquor store, but I don't have my safety course certificate. But hey, at least politicians will get to pat themselves on the back and tell us all they did something. Get out of here. So what's the takeaway here? If you're a law-abiding citizen in Colorado who just wants to buy a semi-automatic firearm, get ready for more government hoops than an Olympic gymnastics event. Meanwhile, criminals will continue to do what they do best, ignore laws completely. So, what do you think? Is this a step towards safety, or is just this another example of government overreach wrapped up in red tape? Let me know in the comments. Unless, of course, this bill also requires a background check before you're allowed to express your opinion. Nah, fuck that. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you guys would like to continue to support this channel, there'll be links in the description. And I also have an X account. I'm trying to get more on that, so follow me. There's a link in the description. But yeah, if you'd like to continue to support us, there'll be onlytechnicalfans.myshopify.com, Amazon, Cash App, Givesendgo, all the good stuff. But anyways, guys, until next time, peace.